Yes, welcome back to FUIME TV. I'm Earl, Batman Stringer, and in this video, I am doing a honest review on the movie The Call, starring Miss Halle Berry, right? Anyway, so I saw the preview of this movie a while ago, and I was like, wasn't really giving a fuck, right? So the movie comes out. So I was like, shit. Look on YouTube, watch some trailers of it. I'm like, yo, this shit don't look that bad. I mean, and it was a Saturday night. I was, want to do something different. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go to the movies, right? So anyway, I check it out, and here's what I think. Actually, the movie is about Halle Berry plays this character. Obviously, she plays a fucking character. She in the movie. But anyway, Holly plays this character. She's like a 911 person that takes the calls or whatever. I forget what they call it in the movie, but just basically 911. So she takes calls. She dispatch whatever. So she handles all kinds of issues from cats stuck in a tree to people breaking in your house. She's the person that takes the calls. So basically, she, at the very beginning of the movie, she has a bad situation happen at her job, basically, that takes her away from the phones and turns her into like a trainer, right? So now she trains like 911 call people, right? So what happens is, was it like a couple years, or I don't know when the fuck it was, but basically she's walking around and she's basically forced or put in a position where she has to get back on the phones because this girl is abducted, right? This girl's abducted. She calls like the 911 people, and Halle Berry basically ends up on the phone with this girl, and Halle Berry feels compelled to save this girl. So that's the movie, right? The girl gets abducted. Halle Berry is there to save the day, so to speak. Now, real quick, a lot of people talking a lot of shit about why is Halle Berry's hair all fucked up in the movie, that little poof shit, right? And I'm like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, duh, because people don't want you watching the movie like, damn, I want to fuck Halle Berry. Oh gosh, she's so fine. I get it. They wanted to make Halle Berry look as average as possible without people looking at her the whole time with their hand in their pants, and that goes for females too. So, yeah, I get it. Like, when I saw it, I get it why her hair was like that, because the shit worked. By the end of the movie, you kind of forget it's Halle Berry. I mean, you know it's Halle Berry, but you kind of, like, forget she does a good job of getting away from, like, I'm sexy as hell. So, I like that. But anyway, you got the bad guy in the movie who abducts the girl. I forget what his name is, whatever. And he's just crazy as shit. Like, his character is crazy as hell. He just real fucked up, right? But, that's the movie, so whatever. The girl who plays the girl who gets abducted, her character was real cool because she plays like this innocent, sweet girl, whatever, and then she kind of got to get tough later. And you got Morris Chestnut plays a cop in the movie. He did a good job. David Otunga, the wrestler, he's in there. He do a decent job. But overall, the storyline was good. A lot of people compared it to the old Phone Booth with Colin Farrell. It's not really like that. But there was a couple, scenes in the movie, near the end where it's that bullshit where I ain't gonna ruin it for nobody, but it's the bullshit, your typical suspense thriller scenes do occur in this movie. But overall, I did like it. It was a lot of action. It was like an hour-and-a-half movie. It was pretty consistent with action and keeping the story going. The ending was cool for what it was. It was decent. So overall, people, I'm gonna give The Call a 4 out of 5. Now, I ain't giving that shit a 5. You know what I'm saying? It had me jumping out the seat and shit, but definitely a strong 4. I would definitely recommend checking The Call out. If you saw The Call, let me know what you think. You might have thought that was the greatest shit ever. You might have thought it was fucking horrible. Maybe you couldn't stand Halle Berry's hair the whole time and you just got up and left. Let me know what you think. But until the next time, see ya.